Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we got our machines production up and running by setting up our transport for silver ore into the silver mill and then into our machines factory. And then we worked on setting up distribution, so we are starting to distribute machines into Kajani. We altered our trains and everything so that the machines should now be able to flow through this big hub station and out to here, and so we should be getting machines eventually into Rama and into Mikkeli. Yes. And we are now actually using real proper trucks. These Peterbilts. Because those are actually now the most effective universal freight transporters on the road, right? They're actually beating out the current trams that we have. Now, the trams for single products are good, but for multi-products heading into cities, the trucks are actually going to be better. So we're going to be converting our deliveries routes over to trucks. That's going to be kind of my plan for the ultimate way this is going to get laid out, is that, you know, moving things via road between, you know, source production, intermediate factories, and end product factories will most likely be done via trams. Right? Like these guys. Right? But actually then sending those products into town, trucks. And actually, it looks like we're building up here. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, so we now need to move on to the next thing, whatever the next thing is going to be. Because we also need machines into Jokkmokk over here. Or Jokkmokk? Not sure. And Gothenburg. And Umeå and Bostervik as well. Also all need machines. But I don't think this machines factory is going to be able to handle it. It's feeding 3 cities right now. So I think we're probably going to want another solution for machines. What I'm probably going to do is just continue to focus on... Oh, Lati needs machines as well. We might set that up for trucks. Just send some trucks in there from here. I think that could work. It is kind of out of the way. And I could try and bring machines through on this train. The problem is I've been trying to avoid mixed consist trains. I've been doing it a bit here. I've been trying the process of doing just dedicated trains, because when you start doing mixed consist, the game kind of gets a little goofy about how it starts doing freight, because then all of a sudden you have all these random freight connections that you didn't really intend to do. And then it just starts moving material around the map without ever actually getting to where it needs to be. Could do a whole separate line. Kind of like what I did over here. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We'll do that. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, the other thing I want to do before we go ahead and get started, before I run the game forward, I want to change the date speed down. I think the interface is... What's the goofy going on with the interface here? Because it's not telling me what the actual speed is. It's off screen. I know there was an update. There was a major update, so maybe there's something bugged with that. Oh well, no big deal. We're going to turn it down because we're just starting to enter the beginning of the diesel age for rail. and the jet age for planes and that sort of thing. We're starting to get some real transport ships, which I need to also look at those. So, I don't want to fly past that too quickly. So, we're going to slow things down a little bit here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to this. Go over here. We're going to throw. We got so much coal here. Now, again, there has been a major game update, so I'm hoping that there isn't a mod in here that is going to break things, because that kind of tends to happen sometimes. Usually this game's been pretty good about it. Oh yeah. Already updated. The change to the interface for track speed. All right, now over here, we're then gonna want I'm rethinking things. I mean, having those terminals in there is not a bad idea, but more thinking about it is like this train's already moving back and forth, and having a dedicated train moving some boxcars is now going to be no different than having this train with a couple of boxcars attached to it. All right, that's fine. In fact, let's just go ahead and update this train. $80-km/h boxcars. Anything that's faster than that? Yes. Do 4 boxcars. We want to put a new locomotive on there. We're using electric right now, which we were using this guy. Now we need to switch over to tractive effort, which is still, for tractive effort, this is the best electric that we have. What is attractive effort we're looking at? 516 kilonewtons. We could go with the double-headed SD9s or GP9s. GP9s are actually more expensive because they have more horsepower. Gonna put the heads at either end. No, we'll put the heads at the front. All right. Let's modify it. Let's go ahead and do the same. What are you carrying right now? You're carrying 54 steel. Well, actually, let's see how this thing performs first before I decide to change everything. All right. Okay. And then over here, what we'll do... we'll do this normal. All right, now this road is going to need to get expanded. Ooh, and I would want it to be a good old 6-lane 2-way. City road. Then we'll switch over to this. All right, and then road depot. All right. Oh, what we're also going to want to do is on this stretch of the road, we want it to have bus lane, and we're actually going to want that. We haven't updated the bus lane over here yet. Then maybe we need to take a look at these trams. Ooh, what did you just do? You did something strange. Okay. All right, so now where are we going to want the freight distribution to be? Let's see. We're going to be bringing in machines. We're going to be bringing in... Well, right in the middle, right about there, is our best option. Okay, so let's create the line. Oh, there's another change interface and making the roads black. I wonder if you can actually configure that. Yes, they're trying to make certain... Because if I made, like, the route black, then it just has the same problem that having the roads white also did. Though it does make the roads stand out more against the white of the terrain. That might be what they were going for there, rather than trying to make the actual route colors more visible. But it does make certain route colors more visible, like yellows and light grays and things like that, so okay. All right then. So this is going to be road freight. Lottie deliveries. And that is going to be going right down the middle of the town, which we'll probably want to do there is give that... Do I want to make that 6-lane? I want to make that 6-lane 2-way city road with bus lane. I mean, it's going to cost a ton, and it's going to wreck a lot of those buildings. Let's go 4-lane 2-way city road. It's going to have less impact. And let's put a couple Peterbilts on it. For now, it'll be the dry wagons. All right, we are now over $1 billion in the bank. Excellent. Okay. So now, next thing that we're going to be doing down here is, I think, we're going to be doing construction materials. Yeah, construction materials. Now, speaking of construction materials... Now, you guys need to be able to distribute fuel, bricks. Okay. Let's manage the vehicles. The other thing we're going to have to do here is put in bus lane. I'm trying to decide if I want to use this construction materials plant. It looks pretty well occupied. Yeah, that's going back that way. But it's really not taking a ton. Okay. We may be able to utilize that construction materials plant. and bring that freight over here for distribution. All right. Well, let's take care of the issue with the with this. This is part of our problem here. I think this is why things are built up. All right. Let's update this. This road is we're going to upgrade this to an 8-lane, 2-way city road. The problem is that everybody wants to use those other 2 lanes. So I don't know if really expanding this is going to help all much. Bus lane, yes. There we go. Now, all the cars can kind of stay where they are. And Narvik might not start needing additional passenger trams. We'll have to see here. All right. That road. Collision. Collision with what? Is my question. Ah, I see what it will collide with. It will collide with that. That should be a simple enough fix. Move that down the street a little bit. Now we'll... Oh, it's still saying it's colliding. Is it that one? Move it down the street a little bit. Oh. Is it the bridge itself? It'll do it that way. Okay. All right, that tram has got to figure itself out. No path electric. Oh. Right. I didn't actually put tram track on that, did I? There we go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with this. Again, is let's get Road Depot. Let's buy a dozen. A dozen trucks. Of that type on there. And then let's get 8 trucks of the tanker variety. And then what we'll do is we'll go into managed vehicles. And we'll tell all of our trams to go away. And let's see if the trucks handle that better. Okay, now with that done out of the way, we now need to figure out how it is we're going to get construction materials into Kajani. So, we have a deliveries route coming through here, right? But here is the freight station that is connected by rail. There, Harstad fuel is coming through. Okay, so let's manage that vehicle. Let's modify it. Actually, let's replace the entire vehicle. We're going to switch over to diesel locomotives. We're going to go ahead and do the whole double-headed SD9s. I got other options. They just not as good. Well, they might be useful for passengers. Like these are like really small shunters. But we need this to be fairly large. Current capacity is like 140 some of liquid. Like that. We could put an extra one on there. And then we'll need flat car with side stakes. Let's put 5 on there. Now, we're going to manage the line, and over here, we're going to tell you But the only thing that you are going to load... The only thing that you are going to load... is going to be bricks. Okay? Because you're bringing fuel in. I mean, because otherwise it'll start bringing machines through, and I don't want it to do that. Well, maybe it won't. No, it wouldn't bring machines through. But it might bring other things. All I wanted to do is bring construction materials. That is it. Okay. So now we can bring construction materials through here. And now we need a way to get that delivered into town. And there are a couple of ways we could do that. And the way that I'm going to do that is this way. Straightforward method. Now, this delivery point, does that cover... That does cover bricks. Okay. So let's make that a 2-terminal delivery point. And now we're going to need a way. There's no road connection right now that gets into town. There's no connection there. So I think the best way to do this is actually like this. Streets. 2-lane. 2-way. Urban. Come out of here. We don't need bus lane. Connect there. Now, then, we will need bus lane. This stretch. All right. This will be deliveries 2. Right. Do we have anybody that just brings in construction materials? No. So we'll just do you. We'll do 2 of these. All right. Those trucks will make their way through. Okay. And so that should start to see Johnny show up as a customer eventually. And then bricks start to move their way over to the other terminal. How are we doing as far as transporting? We could make these a little bit bigger. We have 12 gondolas on there. I want to use hoppers or these. 18, 16 to 20. I think just for variety's sake, we'll use these. I think at the moment they're using these gondolas. But those don't colorize at all. Yeah, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12, 14. And then we'll put our flat card with side stakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, here's a question. Are they gonna clear the switches? It doesn't. Okay, we need to manage the vehicles. I think we need to manage both the vehicles. We need to knock off. Ooh, I need to do it with both of them, right? It doesn't clear the actual... Let's see. Can I move the signal? Yes, move the signal. So that isn't blocking up the whole thing while it's sitting there. All right. Yep, we are starting to see bricks form up over there. So now those bricks will make their way into town. That's good. Now, are we seeing machines come through here yet? Not yet. You are overhanging your signal. Think. Yeah, your signal's right there. I don't want to delete the track. I just want to delete the signal. Just the signal. Oh yeah, that's that guy, isn't it? have to delete one wagon from each. Okay, so I guess we know what the next project is going to be is tools. We need tools here. We need tools here. We have a tools factory right there. Actually, probably the better way to have done this was to go ahead and set up a way to move material from there to there. Yeah. Oh well, it'll be fine. I think. It'll work. This road needs to be upgraded. That road needs to be... yeah. Pretty well upgraded. Then we'll need to find a way of getting planks. We'll make tools. We'll move tools over here. We'll see if we can get tools then through to Lottie. Probably just transport them out of there. Directly in. Or transport them from there to there. And then they can go from there to there. And then over here, we'll need to get tools into this station somehow. Probably using the Rama machines, because that should be able to carry tools as well. So yeah, we just need to then get tools into this station. That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, that's going to be the plan. But we'll go ahead and stop here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.